Hi y'all. Today we're going to talk about a very important and useful topic. I know it seems like we've already covered this, but trust me, even though we talked about pronouns before, we haven't really talked about what we're going to talk about today. So if you're learning Sylheti, get your notebooks out, get your pens out, and start taking notes. This is just a refresher. I already talked about pronouns before, and if you don't know this, you're welcome to check out my other pronoun videos or just Google it up. I'm not going to explain every one of them to you, but in case anyone needs a refresher, I'm just gonna say them out loud. So ami, I, the possessive form of this is amar, moi, more, amra, amrar, তুই তোর, তুমি তোমার, তুমিতাইন তোমাতানোর, আপনি আপনার, আপনারা or আপনারা, আপনারার আপনারার, হে তার, তাই তাইর, তাইন তাইনোর, তাইনতাইন তাইনতানোর, ইগু ইগুর, হিগু হিগুর, ইগুইন ইগুইনতোর, হিগুইন হিগুইনতোর. If you notice a pattern, all of them have R or OR at the end. Look at this. Amar, Tumatanor. So all of them have this at the end. Now we're going to talk about three important and common uses of possessive pronouns. As you can see here, the first one is to talk about possession, to talk about having something, to have. So here's the structure we're going to use. First, we're going to put the possessive pronoun, then we're going to put the amount and the suffix gu, ta, zon. I hope you remember when to use which one. If you don't, you can check out my noun videos, and I believe I talked about this in that video. So amount and then suffix, then noun and then ase. Ase means to have. So amar egu, egu is like egu. You shorten it and you get egu. So amar egu, my one, holom pen ase, have. So technically what we are saying is my have one pen, but in Sylheti that's the way we roll. So even though in English you would use a non-possessive form, you would say I. In Sylheti we would say amar, we would say my. So we're gonna say my have this, my have that, instead of saying I have. So we're gonna say amar egu holom ase. Afnar duita gari ase. You formal have two cars. Again, we are using afnar, we are using yours have two cars. That's what we are saying. We're not saying you have, we are saying yours. Technically, that's what we are saying. Please ignore the background noise. And we want to say I have a doll. Amar ekta doll ase. Again, very straightforward. Just follow this structure if you want to talk about having something. Just replace the pronoun and the noun and the amount and this suffix, and just keep the ase at the end. Ase, ase, ase. When you talk about not having something, first rule is don't assume it's asena. Please don't. This is a huge mistake and a very awkward one, so don't make it. It's not asena. We're not gonna just add a negation and make it to not have. So we're gonna write possessive pronoun, amount, suffix, noun, and then nai. Instead of saying asena, we're gonna say nai. That's what happens. We're just gonna use a completely different term. So amar doshta gor nai. I don't have 10 houses. Again, I'm not saying asena. I'm not saying asena. I'm saying nai. That's what we have to use. If asena becomes natural to you, you're gonna be in a very embarrassing situation talking to Sylheti speakers. So practice nai. Tainor kuno. Kuno means any. So tainor kuno shomoy means time. Nai. He or she, formal, doesn't have any time. Any time doesn't have he or she. So again, we're using possessive forms and then we are just following the structure. I hope this is clear. If you have any question, you can comment and I'll try to help. The second way we use possessive pronouns is to talk about our feelings. So when you want to talk about liking something, so initially in one of the videos I talked about, balafai, and that's technically loving something, not liking. So if you want to talk, oh my gosh, okay, this is bad. Talk about feelings, to feel. No, okay, here it is, to feel. So we want to talk about feelings, we use possessive pronouns. Scratch whatever I said about liking and loving, we're not going to that. So if you want to talk about feelings, you are going to use possessive pronoun. So possessive pronoun, emotion, lager. Lager. So lager technically means feeling, not feel. So we're using the present continuous form. And that's the way it is used in Sylheti. If you want to go so technical and so little with English, it's not going to sound as natural. So we're going to say lager, which means feeling. So tumar tanda, your cold, lager, feeling. So you're feeling cold, which literally means you are feeling cold, or excuse me, you feel cold. Tumar tanda lager. Tumar tanda lager. Tar, his, bala, good, lager, na. He doesn't feel good. So let's give another example. We're gonna say, I don't feel hot. So we're gonna say amar, possessive pronoun, gorom lager na. I don't feel hot. But what I'm saying actually is my not feeling hot. But what I mean is I don't feel hot. Anyway, hope this makes sense. Again, if you don't understand anything, comment and I'll try to help. And a bonus to this is if you get this structure, you can easily manipulate this to create a question. All you have to do is add a ni at the end of the sentence to make it a question. So possessive pronoun and the amount and then the suffix and why did I write this? No, possessive pronoun. Oh my goodness, this is horrible. I did the wrong thing. Possessive pronoun, emotion, lager. Oh my goodness, lager. Okay, hold up. I'm typing in the dark, so excuse all the errors. So possessive pronoun, emotion, lager, and then ni at the end. Ni. So goodness, oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. So tumar tanda lager, we talked about this before. You feel hot, you feel cold, and then ni, which literally means are you feeling cold? Tumar tanda lager ni. Are you feeling cold or do you feel cold? Tar bala lager na. So he's not feeling good. Ni. Is he not feeling good? Do you get it? Tar bala lager nani. So let's say something else similar to this. Tainor Tainor gorom lager na. He or she is not feeling hot. Ni. Is he or she not feeling hot? I hope that makes sense. Let's jump to the third and most common use is talking about age. We use possessive pronouns when talking about age. So possessive pronouns, and then the term boyosh means age, and your literal age, like the years, age in years or months. So Amar boyosh, Sollish means 40, Bosor. So my age, like my age. That's what we are saying. We're not saying I am this. We are saying my age. So Amar boyosh Sollish Bosor. I am 40 years old. And then you're gonna say Tanor boyosh, he or she, their boyosh, Baish 22, Bosor, goodness. Okay, Bosor. This is pretty straightforward. Just your possessive pronoun and then boyosh and then the number and then Bosor. Or if you wanna say days, if you wanna say baby. So Igur boyosh dosh din or dosh mash, you know. So din means days and then mash means months. I hope this is helpful, and again, if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Most important thing to remember, I guess, don't use asana to talk about not having anything. Use nai. I'm gonna bold this, okay. But yeah, I hope this is helpful and see you in my next video. Bye.